Okay guys, well, decided to get out on the water again today. It's a beautiful day. It's a little windy, so there might be a few seconds of wind noise here and there. I'll try my best to reduce that. Just ran into a couple of other addicts on the bank there that have been kayak fishing and checking out these videos, so hello to all you guys out there. That said, today the goal is to get a redfish, but I want to kind of continue on the theme that I've been trying to fish more efficiently. I've got a video where I've set up my kayak in a way that allows me to just get out, load it up, minimizes the time on the bank and at my house and maximizes my time on the water. So I call it more efficient that way. But I have another efficiency tip that I'm going to use today as well. So I'll show you that at the very end. As always, stick with me. Let's go out there and see what we can catch. And I've kind of got two different baits. I've done away with the popping cork for now. I'm just going to run a jig head on one and a weedless worm hook on the other, weighted worm hook, with two similar baits. The first is a DOA cow figgy chicken, which is what I'm throwing right here, and the second bait is what you see right there on the rod. It's a down south lure, chicken of the sea. What I'm doing is I'm hunting for redfish. So I'm going to be throwing close to the banks, looking for some current water movement. I'm also going to be looking for flounder today. And so why the two baits? It's because even though they're similar, this one's got a jig head on it, so it's easier to get down in the water column. The other one is made to kind of go at a higher level across the top of the water column. So this is my bottom of the water column fishing setup today, and the weedless hook is the top of the water column, and they're both very similar colors. Got one, guys. Got one. You hit it lightly, and I happen to set the hook right on time. Let's see what we got here. Oh, a little redfish. A little red. He's not a keeper, so we're gonna let him go. Not even measure him. We can bring him around. I land on this side. Fish of the day. Nice little red. Shows that our bait's working. He's got some spots on him. 5 on one side here. Good hook set right in the corner. 5 on one side. Woo! 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 on the other. 10 spotter. Little 10 spot redfish. Beautiful little fish here. Yeah, little baby fish. All right, buddy, you're ready to go. Redfish have to be minimum of 18 inches. I don't know what that was. part, I'm just going to follow this current a little bit. Make me zigzag across the marsh. Did I get one? I got one, guys. I got one. Oh, and this was a keeper. Nice. It's pull and drag. He was right here. My anchor set out there, my stakeout pole. This is probably the keeper red we are looking for today. It looks pretty big. Yeah, he looks like a redfish too. There we go. Maybe a keeper. He's a little junior keeper. Boy, look at how red he is too. He's really red. He's trying to get off as best of his ability. Might be Fluke's tail. Look at that copper. He is copper colored. All right, that's the second red today. He might be a keeper. He is really copper toned. Come on, guy. Oh yeah. I'm not going anywhere either. He is double hooked through it. I'm gonna need pliers on that one. Barely a keeper. 18-inch copper colored. I'm gonna let him go. He's barely a keeper. Really good eating fish, but I have confidence I'll catch another one. So he's gonna go back in the water, get a good release on him. He is right on the line, and there's a reason I'm letting him go. Not just because he's copper colored and beautiful, but but I explained my strategy in another video. I'll try to link that video up in the corner there, right around here, to let you know why I let that fish go. 18 inches, remember he was 18 inches, and 18 inches is a keeper. And that's the second fish I've caught, and I've been here, I think I've been out not quite an hour yet. All of those things will factor into why I let that go. Now, let's go catch another. Let's catch one we're going to keep. Got one on the trolling rod. He's pulling line. So I'm gonna put this up and fight this fish. Yeah. Leave my drag a little loose on my trolling line, and it helps to detect the bite. Of course, a little too loose now. Fish probably doesn't even know he's hooked yet. As soon as I figure out how far out this guy is, took a lot of line. Yeah, what's wrong with my drag here? Oh, it's way loose. That's not good. Too loose to even catch this fish. There we go. Now he knows he's caught. This is on a down south lure. Yeah, it's a good redfish probably. Down south lure on a weedless hook. Okay, I think he's close enough to the boat. Should stop moving ourselves. There he is. Yeah. Right. He just ran into my stake. If I can bring him over here. Don't want to horse him. Remember, I haven't really worn him out too much. In fact, I'm going to give him some line. Nice little redfish. There we go. Alright, that's a nice little redfish on a down south lure. This one looks like maybe he's 19. He might be the keeper red we've been looking for. Third fish of the day. I'm on our grips here. Give you a look at him. He got it and took it and was running. There we go, baby. Oh, right on the lip. Could have broke off if a good pull, but that loose drag on my tow line. He was hooked good though. These hooks are really good. There you go. So a nice one spotter each side. Good eating size, not a huge fish, but probably a keeper. We'll keep him in the water. We're going to measure him up. I don't think he still knows he's caught. Okay, this one's a little bit bigger. He's a 19-incher. Just 19¼ inch redfish. So, I'm not going to be fishing too much longer, so we're going to keep this fish. He's a legal fish, bigger than the one we threw back, so I'm guessing flounder are somewhere around there because they like the drive-up window concept. They don't go hunting as much as they sit in a spot and ambush fish as the bait fish come over their head. So we're going to try to imitate that with our lures and throw into the current and let it come back very low in the water column and just see if there's some flounder here. So by these manatees here and fish around this little island up here. Let's see, what is that? Is that another manatee? Or just a, no, it's moving. That's a manatee. See? He's eating. He's eating. He swims up and eats the leaves off the branch. Little baby guy. There's a couple more playing around out here. But he's right here. Really good view of him. Right there. We're not going to bother him. There's two more here, another couple out there. So he's just coming up and eating the vegetation. There's one there, one there, one there. We're just full of manatees, so we're not going to cast in this area. Last thing I want to do is hook a manatee. One over there. It's a whole family of them. Enjoying the marsh. It's beautiful. Little babies right there still eating. Never seen them eat at the bank like that before. Oh, there's a couple over here. One there. See, that's a perfect sign of flounder. There's bait fish and they all exploded and popped right next to the reeds. So first fish, bait fish I've seen today. Right in a seaweed bed. It is stuck on something. Unless I hit a fish. I hit a fish! I thought I hit right on a seaweed bed. I hit a fish. And this might be the flounder. Oh, well, I don't know what it is. It's not a flounder, though. That's funny. That thing, I thought it was... Oh, it is a flounder. I thought so. Exactly what I wanted. All right, guys. Well, I thought he hit it right as it hit the water. Okay, we're going to get a flounder. Yeah. Looks big enough. Biggest doormat. There we go. Looking for a flounder and found him. It's got to be 12 inches to keep. Okay, guys, I cast into right over there, and we're only in about a foot of water. It's just a few inches, and immediately felt a tug, and I set the hook, and it was a flounder. You saw me reel him in, but then the GoPro died. Battery died right before that. So I've got him in the net here. They've got to be 12 inches in order for us to keep. He's pretty thick and heavy, so I'm sure he's more than 12 inches, but we're gonna make sure. Looks like maybe about 15. As soon as my bait hit, he nailed it. So what we got to do first, these guys have some teeth on them. So we gotta coax him to open his mouth. Especially this one, he's got some teeth. Oops, nope. There we go. Alright, then we're gonna get, look at that. Got him right in the lip. So that's our flounder. We're a little leery because we've lost a few. To pull him out of the net. So let's make sure he's of size. Confident he is. And then we will weed him out and take him home, because flounder are good. So I now almost break their bottom lip by holding them like that. 17-inch flounder, so he's 5 inches over where he needs to be to keep. And that's a good eating flounder, so that's what we're gonna do. We came out for redfish and flounder. We caught 3 redfish and 1 flounder thus far. So, and okay guys, I'm going to pack up a little bit of this, and then I'll come right back in and show you that new efficiency trick that I'm going to start using. So hang tight. Okay guys, well, sorry about the wind and everything, but we were at a beautiful night. You just saw me catch a nice redfish and a flounder. And so my new efficiency tip is, before I load up the kayak, which you see on the ground there behind me, I've actually got a cutting board, a bubba blade, and a sprayer that has a garden hose attachment to it. And it's one of those pump sprayers, so you pump it up and down to put pressure in the tank. Holds about 5 liters, just over a gallon, I think 1 1/3 gallon of water. And I'm going to actually clean my fish here on the bank, this beautiful bank where I can leave the fish heads and all of that out. So I can leave all of the guts here for the birds to eat. You don't really want to put the fish head and carcass in the water. Maybe some of the scraps for the bait fish, but not the carcass, because we live in Florida, and that is called alligator bait, and we don't want to bring alligators to this area and have them expect that they're going to feed. So let's get going. I'm going to use all of these things I found on Amazon. I'm going to clean my fish before I load my kayak in the back, and I'll use the ice that's in the chest. So you saw me bleed them out there, and now I'm going to clean them